For a nation has come up against my land. For a nation has come up against my land. It's strong and without number, just like we read the story in Judges about Gidon in Judges 6, 7, and 8. For a nation has come against my land, strong and without number. His teeth are the teeth of a lion. When we read Judges, and now that we are reading here Joel, we see a nation or even an army that is without number. It's so great that it cannot be counted. So in Revelation 9, we saw how the fifth trumpet has to do with an army that will torture people for 5 months. People will try to kill themselves, but they won't be able to. Perhaps because of whatever those scorpions would put in their flesh, in their blood, as we just read in Revelation. And then we read the sixth trumpet, where we find that the army will be of 200 million people or entities, perhaps possessing people, perhaps manifesting as extraterrestrials. But I think for that moment that won't be fulfilled yet. They won't use that yet, so they may be just people who are very possessed. And that is the sixth trumpet. So look how it says, for a nation has come up against my land. Right now, China can't fulfill that. And China is acting very much like the beast in many ways. I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying that I'm very sure that it's going to be key for the end times. But not 100% sure, because Yahweh has not told me directly that is it. But as those who have listened for a while have heard me speak about the numerical value of the name of the leader of China, the number of the people they have in the army, which could fulfill that, the fact that they kind of worship the dragon, the fact that they are getting rid of all Christian churches, that even though it's not the true doctrine, at least is close, or at least it accepts, supposedly, the Old and the New Testament, as they call them. There are plenty of factors of how China could be part of. Plus is the color red is their main color, so the red dragon is Satan in Revelation 12. And here we see a nation. It doesn't say many nations as one. Well, even though the fact that they are making the New World Order and they are trying to make one army is because they are trying to make one government, meaning as if it was only one nation in the world. So, a nation has come up against my land, strong and without number. His teeth are the teeth of a lion. Now, if we go to Revelation 9, we read that it says in verse 8. After verse 7, when it says, the shape of the locust was like horses prepared for battle. In verse 8, it says, they had hair like woman's hair, and their teeth were like lion's teeth. Their teeth were like lion's teeth. So the same locusts are the ones that have the lion's teeth. And we see that even though the sixth trumpet is the one that says a number 200 million, we see that this previous army will have a similar number, because it will be too great to count. So is strong and without number. His teeth are the teeth of a lion, and he has the fangs of a fierce lion. So he will attack like a lion. He will be a nation of the world outside of the nation chosen by Yahweh, for it says a nation. And then the fact that it says, well, the teeth of a lion connects with the sixth trumpet. There was something else I wanted to say. Well, Satan appears as is a lion who is roaring, seeking whom he may devour. So Satan is as a lion, and Babylon was represented by a lion in the book of Daniel. So the great whore of Babylon being used by the world leader, the beast, who will act as the leader of Babylon, filled with Satan's spirit, and representing actually Satan on earth, the first Satan, Samael, as we also see in Revelation 13 when he talks about the beast, that he has the mouth of a lion.